Yeah, why don't we do this? Why don't we sit down in person, kind of go through things, see if it even makes sense to even move forward here at all. Because I obviously don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my client's time with a house that might not work. So, I mean, when would be a good time for me to stop by?
Hello,
Yeah, hey, is this Mr. Neff?
this is.
Yeah, hi, this is Henry with EXP Realty. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing great, thanks. Make it short, sweet for you. I represent a client who's getting pretty desperate for a house in town. As you can imagine, the market's insane. So I know I'm reaching out of the blue, but I'm just curious if you might consider hearing an offer on your property.
We have been contemplating kind of, possibly making a move, but, how serious is the client? This is a potential buyer, like right now, or?
Yes. I mean, we've made about a half a dozen offers. Nothing's landed. Obviously, you know how insane the market is. I mean, look, time frame is open, so it's not like they need to move tomorrow. So don't feel that pressure. But
Yeah, look, the reality is we're looking to stay in town, like, all right, well, if we sell here, we were looking at that we're, kind of in the mid twos, they're now in the mid threes, right? So
exactly.
it's been kind of like a crazy market.
So yeah, why don't we do this? Why don't we sit down in person, kind of go through things, see if it even makes sense to even move forward here at all. Because I obviously don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my client's time with a house that might not work. So I mean, when would be a good time for me to stop by? Would an afternoon or evening be better for you? And listen, again, like I'm not coming over trying to sign some paperwork. This is more like, hey, let's have a conversation, and like at least this way I can see the house and see if it would be something that would suit my client's needs.
I totally get it. So your name is Henry? Henry?
Yes, yes. What was your first name?
Okay. Ryan.
Ryan. Awesome. I was gonna say, Ryan, if you have like 15 minutes today or tomorrow, I could just stop by and at least kind of take a look.
Let me talk to Amy and then I'll give you a ring back.
Was this your cell phone?
But yeah, this is myself.
Okay, so what I'll do is this. I'm going to shoot you a text with my information. This way you have it. Why don't we try to touch base, later on today, and we try to nail that a time?
Yeah, that's fine. Let me wait till she gets back. And send me a text so I have your number and then we'll get back to you.
Okay, great. And then, okay, so I'll shoot you a text right now, and then I'll try to call you back, within a few hours?
Yeah, I would say probably like 2 or 3 o'clock because I got a couple of conference calls I gotta hop on here.
All right, you got it, Ryan. I'll shoot you a text right away, and then we'll touch base in a few hours. Thanks. Bye.
All right, bye.
Quick lead. Definitely seems interested and got his cell phone number, which makes me happy. This is why I try to explain to you guys, like, you got to raise your price points, right? So this guy just bought this house 3 years ago for 1.3 mil. This is probably worth high ones right now, probably close to $2 million. And it's like, if you're going to prospect a certain town, if you're going to prospect a certain area, well, you might as well prospect a neighborhood where your commission is going to be 20, 30, 40 grand. Instead of, cold calling a neighborhood for 100 grand, or 200 or 300. It's like, it's the same effort. It takes the same effort and you get paid 4 times as much or 10 times as much sometimes. Just be cognizant of that. Be cognizant. Yeah, hey Peter, this is Henry with EXP Realty. How you doing? Just reaching out to you kindly. I represent a client who's been getting pretty desperate about moving into town. And I was just curious if you might consider hearing an offer on your property.
What are we talking about?
Obviously, look, it depends. I mean, obviously, like, I'm not here to just throw a stupid number at you, that you're just going to hate. But they are serious, and again, they are looking to do something. It's just a matter of coming together on a price between you and them.
I don't want to waste either one of our time.
I mean, listen, I have family who live in town. I live in Red Bank. I'm calling around the neighborhood, so I'm not trying to say they're specifically interested in yours, but they're approved up to... No. So yeah, no. Hold on one second. So listen, they do have a number in mind. I mean, they're approved up to 3 million. I just don't want to try to tell you I have a number specifically for your house. If you're open to it.
Well, we're considering it. We just finished a renovation on it, so we're considering.
Okay.
We have. To be honest with you, we have somebody else in mind, but I don't want to have you come out, and waste your time. I'm telling you how it is.
No, understood. Listen, I have a client.
If you have a number for this particular client that that's going to be worth my time, then that's a different story.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I mean, listen. It sounds like you've been speaking to this broker for a while. Did you guys come up to a price yet, or just so I can kind of get a gauge on it?
Well, we know what it's priced for.
Where to come in at?
We're in the 1.8.
You said like 1.8. You said.
Yeah, 1.85 actually.
1.85. Okay.
Yeah, South End, 3 bath. It's like almost 2 acres.
Almost 2 acres. Okay. And it came back at a 1.85. Okay. And then quick question here. Well, 2 things. Number one, your time frame. I mean,
The whole house is brand new.
okay, got it. You got renovated everything. Got it. Okay, and I know that you said that you already spoke with the broker. I mean, did you already sign a contract with them?
No, we didn't set up a contract with anybody yet. But like I said, we're still debating because we have to, like I said, we're in the process of finishing the house, which is done.
Well,
Yeah,
congratulations on finishing the project.
and that's when we're going to do something. So, that's why I was wondering, like, why are you calling me? How did you know about this?
No, no, sorry, like, yeah, I didn't have any idea about that. Well, look, congrats on the project being finally completed.
Look, I know the market. I know there's no homes for sale in Romsey. I know people want to move it to Romsey.
Yep.
So, I know the whole deal.
No, of course, of course. Listen, my family's lived in Rumson for 50 years, so I get it.
But there's nothing to move into Romsey. There's nothing to move from, you can't move within Romsey.
So, Peter, are you interested in staying in town? Is that the goal?
No. We kind of have something else in mind, but.
Okay. So then, and also, are you open to having a second opinion on the broker you're using, or is that not even close to an option?
Yeah, again, it all depends on, the end result.
Got it. Okay, well, look, why don't we do this? When would be a good time for me to...
I mean, look, I've done this before. If you already have somebody, it's better for you.
Got it. Okay, well, when would be a good time for me to stop by the house? An afternoon or evening?
Usually in the evening.
Okay, great. So I can either do tomorrow or Friday. What works better for you?
Tomorrow would be fine if it was like at between 5 and 6.
Okay, I could do 5:30.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So then what I'll do is this your cell phone, Peter?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'll shoot you a text tomorrow just to confirm, but I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30, and I'll shoot you a text with my info right now.
Okay. Perfect.
Awesome, Peter. Thank you. Bye. Easy enough. Don't make it complicated. Again, now I'm going to shoot him a text, confirm everything by tomorrow. It's an easy appointment. Circle prospecting cannot be any simpler, honestly. I've been circle prospecting for years. This works in every single market. And what I realized was that I used to cold call and circle prospect neighborhoods that I had, that I had experience in, that I had sold houses in, thinking that that would be, suffice and help me get the listing. And then I realized that I'd probably get the listing 80-90% of the time anyway, so I might as well just cold call the neighborhoods that I want to sell in. So I'm calling around Rumson. It's a town I've always wanted to sell in. I want to sell more in. I've sold houses there, but I want to sell a lot more. And it's like you get $2 million listing appointments all the time here, and they sell. So, long story short, make sure you prospect neighborhoods you want to sell in, not in towns that you feel comfortable in. Because listen, people want to sell in every neighborhood, and they're not just. You're the only one truly, questioning your value.